They got you to believe that somehow TikTok was this subversive thing from the spying on you by China. So that got everybody to go, oh God, we can't have China owned our TikTok. So now let's give it to Israel.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why anyone thinks Israel owning TikTok is somehow better than China. Like, what, you swapped one data-hungry surveillance state for another and called it progress? Both governments treat privacy like a snack bag at a toddler's party, open, shared, and probably licked already. They spy on their citizens, infiltrate their enemies and their allies, and somehow people are out here celebrating this transfer like it's a moral upgrade. Nah, it's just the same spyware with a different flag sticker on it.
And Zionists, and now they're coming after Twitter. They're coming after X in the same way. Oh, they're spreading anti-Semitic. We got to force a sale of Twitter. We got to force a sale. We got to make Elon Musk force it. Israel owns both Democrats and Republicans through AIPAC. Your content is against our community guidelines. The guidelines include rules and standards for using TikTok that apply to everyone.
So I'm already fucking annoyed. There's no reason to remove that comment other than Israel censoring anything that mentions them, which is a pussy move, let's be honest. Straight up spineless dictatorship antics. That don't you dare talk shit about our dear leader bullshit. Like, if a damn comment shakes your empire, maybe your empire ain't that fucking strong.
Everything on our platform. Comment removed. Israel owns both Democrats and Republicans through AIPAC. Comment removed.
Oh, I wish China was back in charge.
Here's another one. Google 61% Israeli men. They took that one down. Have you ever Googled 61% Israeli men? It's not good. If you Google it, it says that 61% consider acquaintance grape not grape.
That's a fact.
So take
Israelis.
They did a survey. The survey was back in 2011, but that's what that refers to. So so according to this tweet,
censoring users for suggesting a Google search, that is fucking stupid. Like, instead of wasting energy silencing people, maybe take a hard look at your own stats. 61% of your men apparently think consent doesn't apply if they know the woman. What the actual fuck is going on in people's heads? How do you even rationalize that? That's not culture, that's corruption of the conscience. And then to censor the search for it? Bro, that's not damage control, that's rock control. Fucking despicable.
They posted Google 61% Israeli men, and that got removed by the IDF censor. So they're censoring this, Kurt. Do you have any idea what this is about?
Censoring an image of a juice bottle. Like, what the actual fuck are they afraid of now, vitamin C? I'm not even sure what that alludes to, but honestly, at this point, nothing shocks me. These people are extremely triggered. They're out here fighting fruit like it's a national threat. If your censorship policy extends to citrus, maybe you've officially lost the plot.
Okay.
So you see this? A picture of a juice box with an apple? Your comment has been removed because of policy violations. What? First they came for the juice boxes, and I said nothing. I don't either.
No idea what that means.
Here's another one. 9-year-old Benayas from Gaza is sending his message to the global Samud flotilla. Visibility restricted. This video is not eligible for the For You feed because it violates our community standards. Ifran Hossan Abir.
Restricting news from Palestine is so fucking dumb. So what? It's now against community guidelines to be Palestinian and post about your daily life on TikTok. How is that okay anywhere? It genuinely feels like I've stumbled into a dystopian fever dream where certain humans are algorithmically erased for existing. You don't have to agree or disagree with Palestinians, but you do have to let people speak. That's basic humanity. Every single person has the right to express themselves in a constructive way. If you think otherwise, you're not protecting peace. You're policing reality. You're the enemy of free speech and bodily autonomy. Full stop.
Here says, I uploaded it to TikTok, but it was flagged for violating guidelines, allows abusive and vulgar content, but videos about Palestine is restricted. There's another one here. See another one? Here's another one. It wouldn't have changed anything. We would have no control. If voting worked, they wouldn't let us do it. Content can't be restored.
a person comments that they think voting is rigged, and TikTok's big brain response is to censor it. Like, yeah, that'll definitely make us trust you more. The Israeli government is out here thinking censorship is a good PR strategy when all it's doing is pissing people off. You can't suppress opinions and then act shocked when the distrust multiplies. Sometimes you just have to let people blow off some steam and rant. It's called being human. But no, they'd rather silence everyone and then wonder why the internet hates them. Newsflash, geniuses. When you censor the conversation, you confirm the conspiracy. Dummies.
Can't be restored. It was determined that your content violated our community guidelines. What? It's crazy what's happening. Here's another one. Here's James Lee. The new TikTok algorithm update is working wonders for Israel. You'll notice the last post I made before the update was a story about Trump fearing for his life because of Israel, which is up with no issues. But 2 stories I posted since have both been taken down.
So for me, the real issue is how blatant the censorship is. You can't just silence every voice that doesn't agree with you. That's ridiculous. That's not moderation. That's control. Personally, I've stopped using TikTok altogether because I'm sick of it. It feels like we're being watched and policed constantly now, and I don't like that shit. This isn't social media anymore. It's a digital panopticon, and I'm out.
Okay. Wow.
You're going to be on your best behavior.
Wow.
Well, every time I see Larry Ellison, I'm so happy that that guy has got a lot of power over what I can see.
Yep.
The second you look at him, you go, wow, he's got great taste in plastic surgery and great taste in what I should be able to look at.
So Glenn Greenwald retweeted the one about Democrats and Republicans are both controlled by Israel through AIPAC. Do some research. So he retweeted it. Glenn Greenwald says, there were 2 venues in the U.S. where Israel criticisms thrived, U.S. campuses and TikTok. The campus problems was solved by Trump's new hate speech codes, firing professors, and DEI for Jewish students. The TikTok problem was solved.
DEI for Jewish students? What the actual fuck? So DEI is a problem until you're the one cashing in on it? Yeah, I must have crossed into some dystopian mirror world where back is front and right is left. Trump spent months yapping about how DEI was ruining America, and now it's perfectly fine when it's for Jewish people. That's not policy. That's hypocrisy dipped in corruption. Either DEI is for everyone or it's for no one. You don't get to cherry pick equality like it's a buffet.
By giving it to the IDF financier, Larry Ellison.
What are you going to do about Twitter, though? He's on Twitter saying
no,
that,
they're
so
coming.
to stop Twitter.
They're coming after Twitter. You saw the.
Oh, thank God.
You saw the video of Netanyahu. He said next is Twitter.
Yeah.
You saw that? I played it on the show with Max Blumenthal.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't see it.
No, I saw it this morning, and I was delighted by
Yeah.
it, as you can imagine.
Israel has completely lost Generation Z, and taking over TikTok won't undo 2 years of live stream genocide. Alarming survey. U.S. college students prefer Palestinians as an ally over Israel.
Uh-oh. Whoops-a-doodle. I bet Larry Ellison, though, that young, hot billionaire who totally believable eye lift surgery, he'll get the young people back and his cool kids.
And his cool kids get. They have. This is the new logo for TikTok.
Z, it's called, 3D, I don't have 3D glasses. But
called Z-Talk. They call it Z-Talk now.
Ooh, I like the Star of Epstein logo there.
I like what this is the former Ariel Sharon. Wasn't he a prime minister of Israel?
Yes, he was later murdered by Jewish terrorists for being less of a killer for 2 seconds of Palestinians.
Every time we do something, you tell me America will do this and we'll do that. I want to tell you something very clear. Don't worry about American pressure on Israel. We, the Jewish people, control America.
I'm really trying to stay impartial here and do good journalism. But honestly, it's hard not to notice how much sway Israel seems to have over America. And I'm not talking about everyday citizens. I mean governments. From where I'm sitting, it looks like Israel shouts jump and America answers how high. That's not a good fucking look. It's giving pussy whipped. It's giving abused spouse vibes. Power dynamics like that aren't healthy in a marriage, and they sure as hell aren't healthy in geopolitics. I don't like it.
America, and the Americans know it. That's from AZ Quotes Ariel Sharon. So here's a quote from Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden says, arguing that you don't care about privacy because you have nothing to hide is no difference than saying you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say.
I like that quote because, honestly, people have given up so much of our autonomy to corporations and governments, domestic and foreign. And it doesn't matter that I have nothing to hide. The very idea that some government agency or corporation can peek into my business is disgraceful, especially when the ones doing the snooping are usually a cornucopia of deviants and creeps, mining the data they stole from the public. They censor us, not the rich, and I'm sick of it, sick of them. The rich sit there so pious on their thrones, forged from blood, money and suffering, lecturing us about community prosperity and guidelines. Kiss my black, beautiful ass.
Well, I think a private company should be able to censor me. So there you go.
Echo Chamber tweets out, number 1, force the sale of TikTok to Larry Ellison. Number 2, immediately begin the pressure campaign on Twitter, on X. This is happening. So X posted anti-Semitism on X. That's X is among the most effective tools for spreading anti-Semitism in history. Study anti-Semitism thriving in plain sight on X. So now they're coming after X. They're coming after Twitter now. So they got you to believe that somehow TikTok was this subversive thing from the spying on you by China. So that got everybody to go, oh God, we can't have China owned our TikTok. So now let's give it to Israel and Zionists. And now they're coming after Twitter. They're coming after X in the same way. Oh, they're spreading anti-Semitism. We got to force a sale of Twitter. We got to force a sale. We got to make Elon Musk force it.